City lights finally fade to blue. Just me, this silence, and the thought of you. I trace the constellations in your eyes. A quiet world where only love survives. The noise just melts away, a softened sigh. Beneath the curtain of a velvet sky. And every breath feels light and out low. The howling world forgets its how. You turn the key and time unwinds. In this piece, your hand in mine. Oh, we're wrapped in a velvet sky. Just your heartbeat and mine aligned. A silent symphony, just us two. Every shade of me discovered by you. In this gentle, endless falling night. Everything's alright under the velvet sky. A whispered joke, a blanket shared for two. The universe condensed inside this room. Your laughter is the only song I need. A simple, perfect, beautifully slow speed. Walls dissolve to stardust passing by. We're sailing through our own velvet sky. And every worry loses form. A shelter safe, a haven warm. You turn the key and time unwinds. In this piece, your hand in mine. Oh, we're wrapped in a velvet sky. Just your heartbeat and mine aligned. A silent symphony, just us two. Every shade of me discovered by you. In this gentle, endless falling night. Everything's alright under the velvet sky. Let the oceans rage, let the mountains shake. In this bubble that we make, it's just the glow, the afterglow. A place that only we can know. A secret kept where soft winds sigh. Beneath our endless velvet sky. Just your heartbeat and mine aligned. A silent symphony, just us two. Every shade of me discovered by you. In this gentle, endless falling night. Everything's alright. Yes, everything's alright. Our velvet, skate sky. Left to ring a single muted co-string guitar string is picked, creating a soft taste with thump and harmonic overtone. 2 seconds of silence, then a warm finger prick acoustic guitar pattern begins, joined by a deep, resonant upright bass. I don't need a lexicon to know the weather in your heart, the way it blows. A silence settled in the afternoon. It wasn't empty, it was just a tune, too low to hear but felt against my skin. A conversation that we couldn't win with words. I just watched the shadows climb and gave the heavy air some time to settle into something true. The quiet dialect of me and you, we speak in cloud talk, soft and slow, in things we feel but never show. A language made of sun and rain, the comfort in the quiet pain. No grammar for this piece we've wrought, in sentences that can't be caught. We're learning how to simply be in whispered, windy harmony. You handed me a cup of something warm and weathered out the gathering storm. Not with solutions, just a patient space, a soft acceptance on your face. You read the lines I hadn't written yet, in the alphabet of a silent regret. And I just let the feeling be, a tangled rooted growing tree. And in its shade we finally heard meaning in the unspoken word. We speak in cloud talk, soft and slow, in things we feel but never show. A language made of sun and rain, the comfort in the quiet pain. No grammar for this piece we've wrought, in sentences that can't be caught. We're learning how to simply be in whispered, windy harmony. Let the scholars parse their prose, weave a truth that no one else knows. It's the pressure change before it pours, it's the calm behind the slamming doors, it's the forecast written in a touch passing streetlight streaks. Your profile in the dark, the silence speaks. A volume louder than the radio, a map of where we've been and where we'll go, drawn in the lines upon your sleeping face, a portrait of my own discovered graves. And all the days sharp edges start to blur, dissolving in the quiet that we stir. A dial turned all the way from noise to peace, where all the frantic tangled thoughts just cease. And it's a soft glow, not a blinding light, a steady ember burning through the night. It doesn't chase the shadows all away, just makes a kind of space for them to stay. It's in the careful way you say my name, a constant, gentle, ever-flickering flame. This quiet revolution of the soul, bathed in this soft, this ever-burning glow. The kettle sings a solitary song, the place we know exactly where we belong. With mismatched socks and theories on the stars, and healing all the unseen tiny scars. With popcorn on the sofa, a shared joke, a life in this magnificent slow soak. And every ordinary simple thing is a note on a string the quiet seems to sing. A symphony composed of daily bread in the soft glowing space above our heads. And it's a soft glow, not a blinding light, a steady ember burning through the night. It doesn't chase the shadows all away, just makes a kind of space for them to stay. It's in the careful way you say my name, a constant, gentle, ever-flickering flame. Let the fireworks that dazzle and are gone. This is the steady, patient, waking dawn. It's the color that the world gets when it's true, the golden hour lived with you. Just a soft glow. Oh, it's a soft glow, not a blind in my light. It doesn't chase the shadows all away. It's in the careful way you say my name, this quiet revolution of the soul. Yeah, this quiet revolution of the soul is bathed in this sad soft glow. Glow. The clock hands slow, the daylight softly fails. A muted palette painted over all the details. The world outside is just a watercolor blur, a quiet invitation just to be not stirred. And in this gentle dimming of the day, the things I meant to say find their own way. No thunder here, no drama in the air, just patience like a quiet kind of prayer, a softening of edges sharp and plain, washed clean in this the bears and muted rain. It's a muted rain, a tender sort of sound, falling on the roof and on the ground. It whispers what the sunshine couldn't say, and washes all the brittle thoughts away. And here with you the silence feels complete, a rhythm made for weary hearts to beat. In this forgiving gray and gentle grace, we find a slower, more familiar pace. You pull a blanket up around us like a nest, a simple, deep and unspoken kind of rest. We watch the droplets trace their wandering lines, redrawing all the borders and the signs of a day that tried its best to be unkind, now soothed and softened by the peace we find. And every drop a tiny liquid note in a symphony that soothes the anxious throat, a lullaby for overthinking brains composed entirely of muted rains. It's a muted rain, a tender sort of sound, falling on the roof and on the ground. It whispers what the sunshine couldn't say, and watches all the brittle thoughts away. And here with you the silence feels complete, a rhythm made for weary hearts to beat. In this forgiving gray and gentle grace, we find a slower, more familiar pace. Let the bright days have their shout and cheer, their blinding light, their crystal clear. We'll take the comfort of the in-between, the softer truth, the subtle unseen scene, where feeling doesn't have to be so loud, just wrapped in this forgiving liquid shroud, this muted rain. It's a muted rain, a tender sort of sound. It whispers what the sunshine couldn't say. And here with you the silence feels complete, in this forgiving gray and gentle grace. In this forgiving grace, just the pattern on the page. The world made soft again. The world made day has given up its argument and left the room in quiet spent. The only fight left is the gentle one. Between the shadows and the fading sun, and you've lit a single humble flame that writes our history without a name. And in this dim and democratic air, there is no finish line, nothing to declare, just space enough to let the truth expand and take the shape of an unplanned hand in mine. Oh, this slow light shows the contours, not the lines, reveals the soul behind the design. It forgives the cracks, it deepens every hue, and paints a far more honest me and you. We're not the sharp and polished daytime kind. Our beauty is the gentle seeking blind, impatient sort that only starts to bloom when we turn down the glare in the room into low light. Your profile is a mountain range in rust, a silhouette of weathered and quiet trust. The stories that your face has learned to keep are promises that don't need words to weep or shout. They're just the landscape of your peace, that in this tender dimness finds release. And all the performances we give the day are folded up and gently put away. What's left is just the essence, soft and crude, a beautiful and quiet naked mood. Oh, this slow light shows the contours, not the lines, reveals the soul behind the design. It forgives the cracks, it deepens every hue, and paints a far more honest me and you. We're not the sharp and polished daytime kind. Our beauty is the gentle seeking blind, impatient sort that only starts to bloom when we turn down the glare in the room into low light. Let the neon world insist on its detail. We have found the grace in the half-tale, in the forgiveness of the parts unseen, the softest truth that's ever been. Low light. Shows the contours, not the lines. Oh, this all the deep and true designs. It forgives the cracks, it deepens every hue, and paints a far more honest me and you. We're not the sharp and polished daytime kind. Our beauty is the gentle seeking blind, and patient sort that only starts to bloom. Yeah, only starts to bloom. steam is gone, a surrendered ghost from this forgotten sympathetic post. You left it here before you climbed the stair, a small pale monument to how you care when words were too much weight for you to hold, and silence was the story to be told. And I didn't mind the quiet in the air, the slow unspooling of your quiet prayer. I left it there, a testament, a sign that I would simply give your heart the time. And I'll drink your cold tea, taste the kindness gone to room temp. Love isn't always served up burning on a pre-made stamp. It's in the cup you thought you'd finish, and the gesture left behind, the quiet architecture of a peaceful, patient mind. Oh, I'll savor this lukewarm, this gentle, faded steep, the flavor of a promise that you didn't have to keep. It's a different kind of warmth I'm finding, sweet and subtly deep, in the quiet of the kitchen, drinking your cold tea. The lemon slice, a sunken pale moon now, a faint sweet shadow on the surface. How the morning light has changed its angled reach and found a quiet, ordinary speech in this neglected, generous little cup of love that didn't need to be drunk up. And maybe this is better than the flame, a constant, steady, softly spoken name, not a wildfire, but the earth that's warm below, a different kind of heat I've come to know. And I'll drink your cold tea, taste the kindness gone to room temp. Love isn't always served up burning on a pre-made stamp. It's in the cup you thought you'd finish, in the gesture left behind, the quiet architecture of a peaceful, patient mind. Oh, I'll savor this lukewarm, this gentle, faded steep, the flavor of a promise that you didn't have to keep. It's a different kind of warmth I'm finding, sweet and subtly deep, in the quiet of the kitchen, drinking your cold tea. Let the world have its boiling, urgent, scalding rush. This is a quieter, more generous hush. It's the love that stays when the fervor can't, a settled, calm, and comfortable grant. This cold tea. I'll drink your cold tea, taste the kindness gone in a room temp. It's in the cup you thought you'd finish, in the gesture left behind. Oh, I'll savor this lukewarm, this gentle faded steep. It's a different kind of warmth, yeah, a different kind of warmth in the quiet of the kitchen. Drinking your cold tea, you're cold. The streetlights bleed through blinds of faded hue, a silent film in shades of me and you. Your chest my pillow and the whispered sound of two heartbeats that have slowly found a common rhythm in the dead of night. A steady, quiet, pale and calming light. And all the vivid screaming colors flee, leaving just this muted melody, a world reduced to breathing skin and peace, where all the frantic daily questions cease. In this pale blue, everything is soft and true, just the quiet orchestra of me and you. No definitions, just a feeling deep and slow, a place that only we could ever know. It's not the blinding noon or blackest night, it's the gentle in-between, the forgiving light, where every fear unravels at the seams, and love is just a chain of peaceful dreams. In this pale blue, car passes somewhere, a far-off lonely sigh, a reminder of a different, harder sky. But here the universe is just this room, a sanctuary blooming in the gloom. I trace the constellations of your spine in this heaven that is yours and mine. And every single overthought and worry loses all its sharp and hurried fury, dissolving in this softly colored air, a quiet answer to a silent prayer. In this pale blue, everything is soft and true, just the quiet orchestra of me and you. No definitions, just a feeling deep and slow, a place that only we could ever know. It's not the blinding noon or blackest night, it's the gentle in-between, the forgiving light, where every fear unravels at the seams, and love is just a chain of peaceful dreams. In this pale blue, let the sunrise come and paint the walls with gold. This story in this shade will never grow old. It's the color of my soul when you are near, the washing out of every single fear. This pale, this perfect, this eternal blue. This pale blue, everything is soft and true, just the quiet proof of me and you. No definitions, just a feeling deep and slow, a place that only we could ever know. It's not the blinding noon or blackest night, it's the gentle in-between, the forgiving light, where every fear unravels at the seams, Put your book down on the quilt and sighed. A chapter closed, the universe inside. And for a moment everything just ceased. The constant low-grade hum of mind released. I watched the dust motes dancing in the beam, and life became this quiet waking dream. Not a single word was left to say. In the most perfect ordinary way, the space between us wasn't empty, no. It was a field where tender things could grow. In the still air, I finally heard the sound of my own soul, no longer running round, and yours beside it like a matching tide, with nothing and with no one left to hide. It's not in motion that we find our truth, but in the quiet, settled in our youth, this breathless, beautiful and shared affair, with the profound peace of the still air. The cat stretched long upon the sun-warmed floor. A tiny rumbling, contented roar. A clock ticks somewhere in another room, a gentle, slow and metronomic bloom of time that didn't matter anymore. Just this, the heart's unlatched and open door. And every anxious flickering thought took flight, leaving this calm, this soft, enduring light. Her recognition steady, deep and plain in the still air, after the gentle rain. In the still air, I finally heard the sound of my own soul, no longer running round, and yours beside it like a matching tide, with nothing and with no one left to hide. It's not in motion that we find our truth, but in the quiet, settled in our youth, this breathless, beautiful and shared a fill air, that chase the thunder, worship at the gate. We found the holy in the quiet tale, the miracle that doesn't make a noise, the deepest, most resilient of joys, in the still air. In the still air, I finally heard the sound, and yours beside it like a matching tide. It's not in motion that we find our truth, this breathless, beautiful and shared affair, this breathless, shared affair, with the profound peace. Still there, here. Rings out, followed by a slow, patient fingerprint to please deep guitar pattern. A faint melodic crackle from the candle simmers underneath. Sunday morning and the sun finds a crack. A golden needle on the memory's track. It lands upon the shelf above the stove, on a tiny ceramic, long forgotten dough. And suddenly the particles take flight, a galaxy of ordinary light. And the whole room holds its breath, it seems, filled up with these impossible slow dreams of every prayer whispered in this space, now floating in this amber tinted gray. So in the dusk glow, time lets out its line. Every speck a story, yours and mine. It's not neglect, it's evidence we're here. A history of laughter, hope and fear, made visible as soft and drifting gold. 1,000 tiny moments we still hold. We don't need monuments of steel or stone, just this quiet dancing, settled, holy home in the dusk glow. Your coffee steam gets tangled in the beam. A ghost that's drinking from a ghostly stream. You point up at a mote that's spinning slow, a tiny weightless planetary show. And in your eye I see the same delight, a child finding magic in the light. And all the grand pursuits of perfect clean are just a cold and unforgiving screen compared to this art, gentle lived in art, the museum of the slow and loving heart. Oh, in the dust glow, time lets out its light. Every speck a story, yours and mine. It's not neglect, it's evidence we're here. A history of laughter, hope and fear, made visible as soft and drifting gold. 1,000 tiny moments we still hold. We don't need monuments of steel or stone, just this quiet dancing, settled, holy home in the dusk glow. Let the world sweep out its corners, bright and stark. We'll keep this archive glowing in the dark. It's the fingerprint of days we can't replace, the gentle, bright residue of letting stay this dust glow. Oh, in the dusk glow, reflect its evidence. Breathe here, made visible as soft and drifting gold. We don't need monuments of steel or stone, just this quiet dancing, settled holy. Just this quiet holy home in the the sky's a blanket pulled up to its chin, a muted silver, sympathetic skin. The frantic colors of the week just bleed into a softer, more forgiving creed. And you don't try to paint it new. You just pull up a chair and see it too. No need for sunshine, sharp, demanding gold. The story's softer, slower to be told. A different kind of bright begins to bloom here in the gentle welcoming of gloom. And I like this gray mood wrapped around us like a shawl, where the loud, bright world feels wonderfully small. It's the peace in the pause, the comfort in the calm, a quiet healing, unassuming balm. Your hand in mine, a simple solid proof beneath this gentle watercolor roof. We don't need blue skies for our love to breathe. It finds a deeper, warmer place to weave in this gray mood. We watch the raindrops race down window panes and talk of old forgotten gentle pains that somehow in this diffused and tender light don't seem so jagged, don't seem quite so bright. They're just a part of all the shades we own in this quiet world we've patiently sown. And every shadow in the room feels kind, a haven for the quiet of the mind, a sacred, soft and unambitious space reflected in the stillness of your face. And I like this gray mood wrapped around us like a shawl, where the loud, bright world feels wonderfully small. It's the peace in the pause, the comfort in the calm, a quiet healing, unassuming balm. Your hand in mine, a simple solid proof beneath this gentle watercolor roof. We don't need blue skies for our love to breathe. It finds a deeper, warmer place to weave in this gray mood. Let them chase the spectacle, the blaze. We found the beauty in the blurry days, the poetry the sun could never write. In this serene and pearly, muted light. This gray mood. You were sleeping with the window cracked, and the morning tiptoed in, a subtle guest. It laid a blanket on your cheek so bare, a cool and slow and tender touch of air. I watched it settle on your lashes light, a temporary quiet, lovely sight. Not a storm, not a flood, not a fire's brand, just the gentlest touch from a ghostly hand. A moment that the sun will soon erase, a secret meeting in this hidden space. And it felt like a mist kiss, soft and cool and brief, a sweet evaporating, weightless leaf of love that doesn't need to hold on tight to prove its presence in the broad daylight. It's the feeling on your skin before you know the path of silent gratitude will go. A perfect, tender, almost not there bliss, the memory of a morning's missed kiss. And you stir just slightly in its hold, a story in your sleep being told. Your lips parted as if to drink the haze of these elusive sun-dissolving days. And for a second I could understand the kingdom built upon a grain of sand. And the world outside began to sharpen clear, but the ghost of that soft moment lingered here, in the coolness on the pillow, in the air, in the proof that something gentle had been there. And it felt like a mist kiss, soft and cool and brief, a sweet evaporating, weightless leaf of love that doesn't need to hold on tight to prove its presence in the broad daylight. It's the feeling on your skin before you know the path of silent gratitude will go. A perfect, tender, almost not there bliss, the memory of a morning's missed kiss. Not everything is carved in stone to last. Some loves are meant to be this quiet, fast and passing, like the weather on a lake, a perfect gift the solid world can't take, a missed kiss. It felt like a mist kiss, soft and cool and brief. It's the feeling on your skin before you know a perfect, tender, almost not there bliss, just a perfect, almost not there. Really kiss, kiss. left your shoes right where the sand gets wet. A pair of commas in a sentence I don't forget. The morning writes a letter on the shore, then takes it back and offers it once more. And we just watch the endless patient trade, the quiet masterpiece that time has made. And every anxious thought I dragged here down begins to feel less like a weight, more like a crown, a foam that just dissolves into the deep, a promise that the quiet soul will keep. Oh, your love is a calm tide, steady in its pull. It doesn't rage or ravage, but it's beautiful and full and meets me where I am and doesn't ask for more, just washes clean the driftwood on my shore. And in its gentle in and out I find my solid ground, a rhythm so profound it makes no sound. We don't need fireworks against this vast and open blue, this constant quiet coming back to you, to the calm tide. A seagull stands on one leg watching two, a simple feathered philosophic view. You squeeze my hand, a punctuation mark against the boundless stretching time, a sark of water meeting sky in one soft line, a perfect piece that feels both yours and mine. And all the names we give to worried things are taken by the whisper that the brine wind sings. And what remains is elemental true, the constant patient work of me and you. Oh, your love is a calm tide, steady in its pull. It doesn't rage or ravage, but it's beautiful and full and meets me where I am and doesn't ask for more, just watches clean the driftwood on my shore. And in its gentle in and out I find my solid ground, a rhythm so profound it makes no sound. We don't need fireworks against this vast and open blue, this constant quiet coming back to you, to the calm tide. Let other loves be hurricanes and squalls. We built our home inside these steady walls of water deep and faithful to the moon, a never-ending, gently played tune, this calm tide. Steady in its pull, it meets me where I am and doesn't ask for more. And in its gentle in and out I find my solid ground. We don't need fireworks against this vast and open blue. Just this constant, quiet coming back to you. To the calm untied the boat of our afternoon, let the current pick the tune. No destination in the vessel's mind, just the leaving of the land behind. The water held us in a silent palm, a perfect liquid newfound calm. Began to fade into the choice of sun and water made to simply carry us where we should be, across a wide and quiet breathing sea. And we're in a slow drift, you and I, underneath the wide and open sky, anchors up with nowhere we must go. Gentle, deep and steady flow. Every worry is a distant fading shore. We don't need to navigate them anymore. The only compass is your hand in mine, and all the generous, unmeasured time in this slow drift. A heron watches from the Greystone knee, as much a part of this as you and me. Your head finds its harbor on my shoulder deep, and softly, wordlessly we fall asleep to the lullaby the lapping water sings, and the peace that true belonging brings. And if we circle back to where we start, we'll carry all this stillness in our heart, the secret that the river came to teach is found when we are floating out of reach. And we're in a slow drift, you and I, underneath the wide and open sky, anchors up with nowhere we must go. Just the gentle, deep and steady flow. Every worry is a distant fading shore. We don't need to navigate them anymore. The only compass is your hand in mine, and all the generous, unmeasured time in this slow drift. Let the busy world define its frantic there. We've discovered the great beauty of nowhere. It's the space between the thoughts, the breath between the words, the most forgiving song that can be heard. This slow drift. Yeah, we're in a slow drift, you and I, anchors up with nowhere we must go, anchors up its edges overnight. The sharp lines faded into softest white. The pine trees turned to ghostly sentinels, and nothing but the quiet slowly tells a story with the details blurred away. The prologue to a gentle grayscale day. And you beside me at the window pane, your breath a tiny cloud upon the pane. We don't need definitions, sharp and clear. The beauty is in what we can't see here. Oh, wrap me up in your soft fog, love, this quiet gift from the sky above. It blurs the frantic and it dulls the sharp, leaves only echoes of the meadowlark. It holds us in its cool and damp embrace, a secret, slow and solitary space, where every color finds its muted twin, and the outside world can't ever wander in to our soft fall. We step outside, the sidewalk disappears. Just 3 feet forward, then it all clears to show a street lamp's hazy golden crown, the only star that hasn't floated down. Your hand finds mine within the cotton air, a perfect anchor, solid, true, and there. And what is real and what is dream converges, as all the days demanding jagged urges dissolve into the particles that drift, a momentary, beautiful kind gift. Oh, wrap me up in your soft fog, love, this quiet gift from the sky above. It blurs the frantic and it dulls the sharp, leaves only echoes of the meadowlark. It holds us in its cool and damp embrace, a secret, slow and solitary space, where every color finds its muted twin, and the outside world can't ever wander in to our soft fall. Let the sun break through with its revealing light. We've had our miracle here in the muted night. It's the feeling, not the seeing, that will keep the love that grew so beautifully deep in the soft fog. Oh, wrap me up in your soft fog, love. It blurs the frantic and it dulls the sharp. It holds us in its cool and damp embrace, where every color finds its muted twin, The ceiling fan has given up its breeze and settled to a quiet, clicking peace. The street is just a silent, stretched out black. There's nothing now that we are looking back to find the digital world's gentle lights have all been swallowed by the softer nights. And in the vacancy, a different sound, a frequency from deep within the ground, or maybe from the cosmos vast and deep, begins to stir the edges of our sleep. Can you hear the moon hum low and slow and sweet? The planets lullaby, the ancient steady heartbeat. It's not a song for crowds, it's just for us alone. A vibration in the marrow, in the wood, the bone. It wraps around our quiet, tangled, weary minds, and tenderly the chaos it unwinds. We don't need to speak to understand the sum of everything here in the quiet moon hum. Your fingertips are tracing idle shapes on my arm as the world escapes into a dream it doesn't need to keep, a secret just as tender as our sleep. And I can feel it through the mattress springs. This tune, the quiet living darkness sings, and every worry sharp and crystalline begins to lose its rigid, jagged line, dissolving in this elemental tune beneath the ever-watching, patient moon. Can you hear the moon hum low and slow and sweet? The planets lullaby, the ancient steady heartbeat. It's not a song for crowds, it's just for us alone. A vibration in the marrow, in the wood, the bone. It wraps around our quiet, tangled, weary minds, and tenderly the chaos it unwinds. We don't need to speak to understand the sum of everything here in the quiet moon hum. It's the sound of spinning, sound of being held, a story that the daylight never tells. It's gravity and grace combined in one, the silent pulling music of the sun, reflected in the moon hum. Slow and sweet, it's not a song for crowds, it's just for us alone. It wraps around our quiet, tangled, weary minds. We don't need to speak to understand, no, we don't need to speak in the quiet. paperback abandoned on the shelf. The only plans we have are written in the quiet conversation of the rain's thin skin. On glass you yawn, a slow and wordless sound that harmonizes with the dripping ground. And all the lists of things we meant to do dissolve into a softer, bluer hue. There's nothing now but this perpetual and gentle, liquid, beautiful farewell to the rush. And the rain hums a tune only stillness understands, a rhythm played on roofs and empty stands. It sings the world a slow, impatient song to soften all the edges that feel wrong. And in its steady, persevering sound, a quiet kind of magic can be found. It wraps our little quiet in its drone and tells the frantic world to leave us alone with the rain hum. The kettle whistles somewhere down the hall, a distant, lonely, complimentary call. You pull a blanket up around your chin and let the calming symphony begin to rewrite all the stories in your head with softer punctuation now instead. And every drop's a tiny liquid note that finds the worry places in your throat and soothes them with its cool, consistent tone. A music felt more deeply than it's known. And the rain hums a tune only stillness understands, a rhythm played on roofs and empty stands. It sings the world a slow and patient song to soften all the edges that feel wrong. And in its steady, persevering sound, a quiet kind of magic can be found. It wraps our little quiet in its drone and tells the frantic world to leave us alone with the rain hum. Let the sun have its fanfare, bold and bright. We found the holiness in half-light, in the Morse code of the droplets, sweet and slow. The deepest peace we'll ever know. This rain hum. Yeah, it wraps us in its drone. Just the haze.